So I haven't had a Monster in probably, I don't know, 6-7 months, and I forgot how just amazing the Mango Loco is. Anyways, though, if you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago, we put the motor oil saver from Liqui Moly into the VR6 Wagon. I've ran it for the past about 800 miles, and now we're due for an oil change, which is what we have here. So aside from all the other prep work we're doing to the wagon for Euro Tripper, the body kit, the brakes, all the kind of stuff, which is all good and fine, even more importantly is having an engine that's taken care of and running properly. Because many times, and I am 100% guilty of this as well, it's way more fun to do the cool cosmetic mods, the body kits, the new brakes, the new seats, over doing the nitty-gritty stuff, the oil change, this and that. Like, I'll do the oil change next week, or I'll do it next week, and then it's 5,000-6,000 miles past. I haven't gone that far, but you guys see what I'm saying. It's very important to also make sure the nitty-gritty maintenance of the car is taken care of, because it's very cool to have a cool car with cool parts on it, but if your car doesn't run and you can't make it to the show, then there's really no point. So this is me reminding you guys and holding myself accountable as well. Take care of your vehicles. Let me explain the process real fast. It might seem a little bit confusing, but once I explain it, it should all make sense. We have the new oil here, the 540 Molygen. We have the engine flush kit right here, and we have the MoS2. Now, we can add the engine flush to the current oil in the car. It has about 3,000 miles on it. You can do it that way, run the car for about 10 to 15 minutes, drain everything out, then add the new oil. But what works even better, we're gonna drain the old oil out, we're gonna add some cheaper new oil so it's fresh, it's clean. We're gonna add that with the engine flush kit, run the car for about 15 minutes, drain everything out, then we'll go back through, add the brand new oil, the new filter with the MoS2, and our oil change will be complete. Again, you can use the engine flush kit with the current oil in the car, but it does work better with brand new fresh oil. So instead of using this oil and dumping it right back out, we'll use some cheaper oil, fill the entire thing up, run this with the brand new oil, 10-15 minutes, drain everything out, fill it back up with the good Liqui Moly oil with the MoS2, and then engine taken care of. And from what I've been told and the videos I've seen, even putting brand new fresh oil, you'll be able to see it's nice and clear. We'll add this. By the time the car runs for 15 minutes, you drain it back out, this brand new oil will be very, very dark. So again, you can use it with the old oil, but much better and better results, I think, if you use nice fresh oil. And again, you'll see how clean this goes in and how dirty it's gonna come out. All right, so car's up in the air. Taking a quick look underneath, I gotta say, it's looking really good down here. It's been about 6,000 miles since we pulled the engine on this car, did the timing, the clutch, the remain seal, all that kind of stuff. And we've driven this car a bunch and over very long distances, and there's not a drop of oil anywhere. Nothing looks wet. Very, very nice to see. The old oil is coming out of the car. I want to say this was Mobil 1 040, and we ran it for about 3,000 miles. You can see how dark it is coming out. No metal chunks, not like that, which is good, but definitely very dark oil coming out. All right, so all the old oil is now out. I want to go through with our Pennzoil, fill up the car once again, toss in our engine flush, let the car run for, I want it says 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, right there. 10 to 15 minutes. We'll go through, drain everything again. We'll see the condition of the oil coming out, and then after all that's done, we can go back to the go to Liqui Moly. All right, so after a little more reading, it actually says to add the engine flush to oil that's up to temp. So we're gonna add this to the car, run it for a little bit, get the engine up to temp, then we'll add this, do the 15 minutes, and drain everything back out. All right, fresh oil going in. Take note of how clear this oil is, because after the engine flush, it's gonna be much, much darker. All right, so the car has been running for about 10 minutes at this point. The oil should be nice and warm. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our engine flush, run it in for 15 minutes, and see what comes out of this thing. All right, engine flush going in. All right, now we run it again. All right, we have 15 minutes on the clock. Let's see what we get. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so 15 minutes is up. Let's shut the car off. Now we can drain it and see what kind of goodies we got coming out. All right, it is time. Let's drain out our fresh oil and see what we get. From the videos I've seen, it comes out pretty dark and dirty, even though it was nice fresh oil going in. I'm gonna try my best to not burn myself and get it all over my hand, which I may or may not accomplish. I'm on the wrong side for this, but it might still work. Ooh. Oh, good, 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 good. No, stop, 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 stop. Oh, a lot of that went on the ground. Oh, I made a huge mess. That's annoying. But as you can see, very, very dark, dark oil coming out. Goodness, compared to how clean that went in. I mean, that's brand new oil. That's 0 mile oil. And it is very, very dark now. Well, good. Engine flush doing its thing. Get everything out of my VR6. Get it out. Yeah, I made a, oh, that's so annoying. Rip driveway. It shot out like crazy. I had the bucket in the same spot as the last time and it didn't come out that crazy, and this time it did, and now I made a rip driveway. All right, next up with our big old 36 here, we can go ahead and drop the oil filter out. All right, the wagon is back on the ground. The oil has been drained out. New oil filters in. Last step will be to go through, fill it up with our 540 Molygen right here, and then after that, we have the good old MoS2, and then at that point, we are officially done. You can already see it, but this oil is bright green. You'll see if I don't make a mess here. Careful. Little spillage. Look at that. Bright green 540 Molygen going to the wagon. Also, this little spout on this bottle, super handy. Drink up, little wagon. You're getting all the good stuff today. All right, all of our bright lime green oil is in. Oh, got a little bit left. Just about there. Final step of the day, we have the MoS2 anti-friction treatment. This will be our last bit going in with our fresh oil. And this is supposed to help lower fuel consumption, extend the life of our engine, and just overall keep our engine very, very safe while it's running. So, last little bit, bottoms up. Ooh, it's like a dark gray. Was not expecting that. All right, there we go. That is it. So I went ahead and checked the oil level, sitting right where it needs to be. Went ahead and gave the engine a nice little wipe down. The VR6 is looking minty fresh. At this point, we've done everything that Liqui Moly has suggested. The motor oil saver before the oil change, keeping all my internal seals in good shape. We did the engine flush, getting all the old stuff out of the engine. We got fresh 540 oil in there, plus the MoS2 anti-friction. And I gotta say, this is probably the best this engine has ever been taken care of. It looks good, it's gonna run good. Shout out Liqui Moly. Thank you guys. Not gonna lie, it actually feels really good knowing the VR6 is like fully taken care of now. Like I said before, I've always done oil changes at the proper interval, but I just did oil changes and that was it. Now we've gone through the motor oil saver, the MoS2, the engine flush, all the rest of the added steps you can do to really make sure your engine is lubricated properly and taken care of. Like, I feel good now. The VR6, like, she's taken care of. This thing is running buttery smooth. There are no leaks underneath. Good to go. So with that, gonna end today's video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, massive thank you to Liqui Moly for sending out all the amazing products for the Wagon, for the Mark II, and all the Mark IIIs, which the rest of the cars we'll get to later on. But for now, the Wagon has been fully taken care of, and it feels awesome. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.